Hello and welcome to the Energetics of Business podcast, where we bridge the gap between the woo-woo and the tech. My name is Michelle Douglas and I'm an energetic alignment expert helping entrepreneurs to tap into their inner power and create a business that flows with ease and authenticity. In each episode, we'll dive into the strategies that blend soulful alignment with practical business know-how. Now, let's dive in and align your business from the inside out.
Okay, let's dive in. We're revisiting our Energetics of Business series today, looking at a really common pain point.
Oh, yeah. Which one?
You know, for spiritual practitioners, healers, coaches that struggle to actually attract clients, consistent clients.
Ah, yes. The ones they really want to work with.
Exactly. We're digging into the perspective of Michelle. She's an energy and empowerment specialist over at energeticsofbusinesshub.com.
Right. She works with folks who are super passionate about serving, but connecting with those dream clients. That's the hard part.
Totally. And Michelle highlights this, the state you can get into,
Yeah.
where your whole client attraction strategy feels like.
Yeah.
Mostly crying and checking your inbox constantly.
Ugh. Yeah. That frantic hope someone just appears.
Yeah.
It's more anxiety than action, isn't it?
Definitely. And Michelle's take is really interesting. She says that's not a strategy. It's, and I quote, a nervous system meltdown in disguise.
Wow. Okay. So it's a stress response, not a plan.
Exactly. And her whole thing is that real client attraction, especially for this group, it starts inside. You need to be energetically aligned first.
And emotionally hydrated. That's an interesting term.
Yeah, and mentally clear.
Oh.
Those three things, that's the groundwork.
Okay, so alignment, like your inner state matching what you want outside. Hydrated, taking care of your emotional well-being, not running on fumes, and clear, knowing what you offer and who for.
You got it. That's the foundation she says is often missing when people are stuck in that crying and checking inbox cycle.
So how do you, shift out of that meltdown and build that foundation?
Well, she lays out 4 steps. Step 1, put down the tissues, pick up the water bottle.
Huh. Love that. So stop the panic crying, basically.
Pretty much. She says the real question isn't about needing more complex strategies. It's often simpler. Like, ask yourself honestly, am I hiding?
Hiding. How does that show up?
Well, she gives this great example. Like burying your main offer deep inside your website. It takes like 17 clicks to even figure out how someone can work with you.
Oof.
Yeah. Making it impossible to find you. That's definitely hiding, even if it's subconscious. Okay, so step 1 is self-honesty about visibility. What's 2?
Step 2, confusion creates crickets.
Crickets, meaning silence in the inbox.
Exactly. Michelle argues that if your energy is, fuzzy, maybe too many different offers, or your core message isn't sharp, it just confuses people. And confused people don't buy. They just click away.
Right. So she talks about the power of having one clear, aligned invitation. She even suggests simple phrasing like, here's how I help, here's who it's for, want in.
Simple, direct, no fluff. She says clarity, it's hot.
She does, because it cuts through the noise, right?
Yeah.
Your ideal person gets it instantly. They can say yes or no.
Which moves them forward either way. Okay, clarity is magnetic. What's step 3?
Step 3 is make your energy visible. So you've done the inner work, you're aligned, you're clear. But that's not enough.
Right. Alignment without action is just nice thoughts. Daydreaming.
And crying definitely doesn't count as action here.
Yeah.
Visibility means, actually putting your offers out there, consistently posting, showing up where your people are.
Your energy, even if it's perfectly aligned, needs a way to be seen, to be felt by others. Okay? Be visible. Leads nicely to step 4, I bet.
It does. Step 4, stop waiting. Start creating.
So no waiting for the inbox fairies to deliver clients?
None. She's very clear. Client pings, inquiries, they happen because you took aligned, visible action, not magic.
And she mentions things that block this. Energetic leaks.
Yeah. Things like constantly comparing yourself to others online, or hiding your prices because you're scared.
Or creating amazing stuff but never actually hitting publish or telling anyone about it. That's a big one.
Totally. Those leaks drain your energy, keep you stuck in that passive waiting mode instead of active let's go energy.
So it's about patching those leaks, shifting the energy. Meditation helps with the internal alignment, she says, but
you also got to send the damn email, right? Or make the post, take the actual step.
Exactly. And her whole message boils down to something really hopeful, I think.
Which
You're not broken, you're just invisible.
Ooh, I like that. It's not about fixing you, it's about being seen.
Right. The fix is tuning in, showing up consistently, and making sure your ideal clients can actually find you.
It really shifts the focus, doesn't it? Less about complicated marketing funnels, more about embodying the right energy and then taking clear action.
And if that resonates, if you're listening and thinking, okay, I need help making my energy visible and magnetic, Michelle does have something for that.
Yeah, what's that?
It's her program, the Aligned Business Breakthrough. It's designed specifically to tackle these energetic blocks in business and help practitioners attract those, dream clients, the ones who pay well and show up.
Sounds like it directly addresses everything we've just talked about.
It does. It's about making client attraction feel less like a struggle and more well-aligned.
It's really powerful to think that maybe the biggest leaps in business, especially for healers and coaches, come from this inner work paired with just consistent, visible showing up.
It definitely gives you something to think about.
So here's a question for you listening. What's maybe one small energetic leak, that comparison habit, that unpublished offer that you could patch up this week? What's one small step to shift from waiting to creating?